I'm Father Kevin, and this is Alert to Good News. Here's a video reflection on Holy Week. Palm Sunday, today, we begin Holy Week, the chief week of the Christian liturgical year. On Palm Sunday, we reflect upon a paradox, the triumphal entry of Jesus into Jerusalem and the Paschal mystery, the dying and rising of Jesus. In the tragedy of Good Friday, there is the triumph of Easter. Jesus crucified, risen, and gloriously alive among us. And because he lives, we live. Next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are known as the Triduum, from a Latin verb meaning, or from a Latin word meaning, a period of 3 days. Thursday, we will commemorate the Lord's Supper. The washing of feet is a symbol of service. In the eating of a meal, Jesus gives himself to us in the signs of bread and wine, a symbol of our oneness not only with God, but with our fellow human beings. Good Friday, we meditate upon the passion and death of Jesus, the Garden of Gethsemane, the trial, the crucifixion, the burial, and a simple communion service. At the Easter Vigil, we reflect upon the passage of Jesus from this earthly life through death into a transformative, transfigurative, heavenly life. The resurrection is a pledge of our own liberation from death into life. The vigil includes fire, a symbol of Jesus as the light of the world, the proclamation of the story of our salvation in the scriptures, the baptism of candidates, and the renewal of our baptismal promises and the Eucharist. Easter proclaims that Jesus is risen gloriously alive among us. This is indeed the paramount week of our liturgical year, the crucial paradox of our salvation. And so I urge all of us to participate in these services. I conclude with a favorite story of mine. A ship, the Deutschland, ran aground off the coast of England in 1875. No one saw the ship's distress signals. And among the 157 passengers who perished were 5 Franciscan nuns. Gerard Manley Hopkins was profoundly moved by newspaper accounts and dedicated his poem, The Wreck of the Deutschland, to these 5 nuns. They stayed below deck because there wasn't room for all on deck. Hopkins saw in their deaths a parallel to Jesus' suffering for the sake of the many. And as the water rose, the nuns clasped hands and were heard, according to the poem, saying, O Christus, komm schnell, meaning, O Christ, come quickly. The poem, ultimately a tribute of solidarity and hope, concludes with this line: Let him Easter in us be a dayspring to the dimness of us. Now, the word Easter can be understood as a nautical term meaning steering toward the east, into the light. And here that light is Jesus. And during Lent, we have been striving to steer toward the light of Jesus to navigate the tides of daily life. And so I pray that Holy Week will inspire you and me, all of us, to seek ever more enthusiastically the God who became flesh in Jesus, and who by his life, death, and resurrection is gloriously alive among us by the power of the Spirit. And because he lives, we live forever. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may you always be alert to good news, and have a blessed day.
Thank you for watching this video. You can see more videos here or simply subscribe by hitting the button below.